bigger enough?
What's up, my 11 YouTube friends? Stand here with Tom and Taylor. Taylor just drove all the way from Colorado to come to the Princeton Grass Drags and Snowmobile Swap. I don't know if I know anybody that's driven quite that far to come to Princeton to check out the swap, but that's a pretty good distance. I know there's guys that come from the East Coast a little ways, Michigan, New York, but Colorado's pretty good. His father-in-law, Tom, lives about an hour east of Superior. And so they just drove to Fergus Falls today to pick up these two sleds. I'm gonna let Taylor talk about them. These are his buys, but they're pretty freaking sweet wedges. One's a triple, one's a twin. But that twin over there is a highly sought after twin collectible that everybody loves. And his father-in-law, Tom, loves to help them clean up these sleds and get them back to their glory of what they should be. And let's talk about this one a little bit and tell us a little bit about it, Taylor.
So this is a pumpkin. I believe it's a 92. It's don't quote me.
Yeah.
My buddy Josh Jones actually bought it. My buddy Wes in Fergus Falls, he went and picked it up for him. I told my buddy Josh I'd pick it up when I was down here at the show for Princeton, and then it just so happened the night before I left, Wes bought this 98 Red Rocket.
Yep, that is a score. That was a score on that one.
He got a hell of a deal on it. I think he paid $50 for it. One of his buddies,
Unheard of price. Yep.
one of his buddies sent him a picture of it. It was sitting in a field next to a burned down house.
Yep.
Wes went over there, looked at it, took some pictures of it. I was not in the market for it. I was like, yeah, that's a cool sled. You should buy it. He went up to the mailbox, checked the people's mail, got their name, Googled their name, got his phone number, called him. The guy said, yeah, I'll take it. Take the $50.
Yep.
Wes sent me a picture of it on his trailer, and I said, man, if you don't want it, I'll buy it. And he said $500, and I said, I'll take it.
And
So-
deals like that can still happen. Everybody loses hope that a cheap wedge is still available out there. Here's an example. It can still happen. They're still out there. It is a beautiful sled. And $500 is
Those ones find you. You don't
exactly.
find them.
Exactly.
And I think
Yep.
that's what happened to me.
Yep.
Because I'm not a 440 guy. I haven't ridden one. Maybe that's why I'm not a 440 guy. But Wes said $500 is yours. He put the effort into cleaning the carbs, getting it running. It ran. Tank needs to be cleaned. I thought it was worth $500.
Yeah, all day long.
And then this 92 pumpkin, it's a little bit of a bastard, but it's primarily 92. It's been stretched out with an RMK extension on it and the track and stuff. It's got pipes on it. And Jonathan Schremer put this thing up for sale, and you bought it from Jonathan then, right?
Or Josh did, but yeah,
Yep.
but same thing.
Yep. And I thought it was a hell of a deal at $1,500 for a 650 pipe sled and a 92 besides. And it's a pretty clean sled.
It's
we
a
had it-
pumpkin, man.
Yep.
Everyone's
they're
into
cool.
the pumpkins right now.
They're cool sleds.
And we did just have it fired, and we've determined the fuel pump is not working on it. We wanted to fire it for the video, but it's not going to run to be able to justify any kind of a video of actually seeing this thing run. But we did have it fire off, and it was good to hear a little noise out of it, you know. But the fuel pump is definitely not working. Period. So, but it's all there. I mean, it's a 92 pumpkin, and these are a sought after. It's got Foxies on it, and they're a sought after sled.
It's got some clutching done
Oh,
to
yeah.
it too. Look,
Yep,
it's got
I'm sure for the pipes and stuff. and-
secondary.
Yep.
and-
But yeah, I mean, talk about a guy that's put on some miles. How many miles are you up to this week now?
Probably 2,200 so far this week.
2,200 miles driving around. And you just put, what, 800 miles on today with him back and forth to Fergus Falls? Yep. Yep.
Maybe a little less, but yeah, but I'm including that in my 2,200.
So Taylor hasn't even been on or owned a snowmobiles. He started owning them in 2021. He tells me, he's like, you know, I haven't even been on or even owned a snowmobile until 2021. Now he's got this beautiful collection of wedges. He's got several more. What are all the sleds you have now?
I have a 96 RMK that's triple piped, 95 Storm, obviously it's got factory triple pipes, 94 XLT is what I cut my teeth on. I was headed up to his house for Christmas. I said I'm gonna rent a snowmobile for a week, figure out what I want. It was gonna be about $2 grand. I picked up an XLT for $700. I said I'm gonna throw it away when I get done.
Yeah.
It never snowed. I never got to ride it. I kept it. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
I'm about to completely rebuild it just because it is what it is. First snowmobile I ever bought. I don't want to regret selling it. I have a F7 Firecat. I'll probably get rid of that soon. Gave him a 95 XLT. Got the 98 440. I'd like to have a 94 RXL. And
Trenton's got one over there.
And I would like,
NFS.
and I would like a 95 XCR.
Nice.
Is the only other two sleds that I care about. I didn't know I wanted a 440 either, but
I can cut over here for a second. Let's talk to Tom too, because Tom, when these guys got here, I asked Tom about what he likes about snowmobiling and stuff. He said he started into snowmobiling in 1969. So what was the first sled you owned then, Tom?
Skidoo Nordic,
A Skidoo Nordic.
$3.99.
And that was a twin then, right?
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
And then-
Single carb.
And then throughout the years, I mean, how often was it that you'd buy a new snowmobile or a used snowmobile? Was it every 4 or 5 years or something?
That was brand new.
That was a brand new one.
That was
you
a
bought.
brand new
Yep.
sled. Then I just started just buying stuff in basket cases.
Okay.
A lot of basket
and
cases.
fixing them up. I could see that with you helping Taylor on
Kind
the
of
sleds.
a lot of
Yep.
skidoo stuff.
Yep.
Then I found myself a little Elan. I don't know what year. Probably a 73, 4, somewhere around there. And I took that $3.99 and dropped it into that, but I kept on tearing tracks off it.
Sure.
So I got me a quick change track,
Yeah.
which is, a replacement track.
could pull the
bar,
rib out, yeah,
the
and
rib
then-
out,
yep,
and
slide
put
it in, yep.
So that's what I did with it. And it ran for. I had changed the gearing and stuff like that, but it was a fun sled for just goofing around. But if anybody remembers the old tip-up towns in around Houghton Lake and northern part of Michigan, or southern part of Michigan, not the UP, but the southern northern part of the thumb or the mitt, that's where I used to snowmobile up in around the West Branch area and stuff like that.
So what would have been your favorite over all the years? I mean, that's a long time from '69 to now. What was your favorite sled you think you actually owned out of all?
I had an El Tigre, and that was a 74, and that was a 440, and they had a set of 52 Bakunis on it, and I couldn't even make it across the lake without filling it up with gas. So,
That's like the bar gas station.
My memory was one time I was took it out of the garage, and I was I'm from the Flint area, lower part of Michigan, and 10 miles east, a little town called Davison, and I started. It was first part of the winter, and I went to start that, but one of the slides was stuck in the curb, and that thing took off and went across the road, hit a guide wire on the telephone pole, went halfway up the guide wire, flipped upside down, and landed on top, and I said, time to get rid of it.
Right.
So, but I had a lot of fun on it. I've been riding snowmobiles for a long time.
You've seen it involved. You've
Yes,
seen
sir,
it evolve
yes,
from '69 to this point in time.
yeah,
You've seen a lot of different snowmobiles.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, so-
Well, that's good times. Well, Taylor, I couldn't thank you enough for making the trip all the way from Colorado to come out and meet me and talk with us and show us a couple of the new beauties you just picked up. And Tom, great stories
Yeah.
and memories that you have. And
I
Duct Tape Mike, of course, he just went down to Princeton too, and I'm the asshole that never made it to Princeton. But next year, everything's off my calendar for next year. I'm going.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
but thanks for watching, everybody. See you in the next video.